What if intelligence isn't the key to wealth? What if some of the smartest people in the world are actually trapped in financial struggle, not because they lack knowledge, but because they think about money the wrong way? Look around. You'll find brilliant students buried in debt, highly educated professionals living paycheck to paycheck, people with extraordinary IQs who never achieve financial freedom. At the same time, you'll find individuals with average academic performance building successful businesses, creating wealth, and achieving financial independence. Why does this happen? Why do smart people often stay broke? The answer may surprise you. This audiobook explores the hidden psychological habits, beliefs, and mistakes that prevent intelligent people from building wealth. By the end, you'll understand why knowledge alone doesn't create financial success and what actually does. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Smart people confuse knowledge with wealth. Most smart people spend years collecting information. They read books, earn degrees, take courses, gather certifications, and knowledge is valuable. But knowledge without action creates nothing. Many intelligent people become trapped in a cycle of endless learning. They always feel they need one more book, one more course, one more qualification. Meanwhile, less knowledgeable people are taking action. They're launching businesses, making investments, learning through experience. The marketplace rewards execution, not potential. A person who acts on average knowledge often outperforms someone who never acts on brilliant ideas. Wealth is not created by what you know. It's created by what you do consistently.
Chapter 2. The Perfectionism Trap. Smart people often want everything to be perfect. They analyze every detail. They calculate every risk. They search for the perfect opportunity, the perfect business, the perfect investment, the perfect timing. And while they're busy planning, life moves on. Perfectionism feels productive, but often it's simply fear wearing a disguise. Successful people understand something important. Done is better than perfect. No business starts perfectly. No investment is risk-free. No opportunity comes with guarantees. The people who build wealth are willing to move before they feel completely ready. They understand that action creates clarity. Waiting rarely does. Chapter 3. They trade time for money. Many smart people follow a traditional path. Study hard, get a good job, work harder, get promoted, earn a higher salary. While there's nothing wrong with a good career, many intelligent people make one critical mistake. They rely entirely on earned income. Their income depends on their time. If they stop working, the money stops too. Wealthy people think differently. They focus on building assets. Assets generate income even when they're sleeping. Businesses, investments, digital products, real estate. The wealthy understand a simple principle. Rich people buy assets. Poor people buy liabilities. And the middle class often mistakes liabilities for assets. Chapter 4. They fear failure too much. Intelligent people are often praised throughout their lives. They become known as the smart one, the successful student, the high achiever. Over time, they develop an identity around being right. And because of that, they become afraid of failure. Failure threatens their self-image, so they avoid situations where failure is possible. They avoid entrepreneurship. They avoid investing. They avoid taking risks. But wealth creation requires experimentation. Every successful entrepreneur has failed. Every investor has made mistakes. Every millionaire has experienced setbacks. Failure isn't the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. The people who learn fastest often earn fastest.
Chapter 5. They chase status instead of wealth. Many smart people care deeply about appearing successful. They buy expensive cars, luxury watches, designer clothes, prestigious lifestyles. Not because they can afford them, but because they want others to think they can. The problem is simple. Money spent on status is money not invested. True wealth is often invisible. Real wealth lives in bank accounts, investment portfolios, businesses, assets, not in flashy purchases. Many wealthy people look ordinary. Many broke people look rich. The goal isn't to impress strangers. The goal is financial freedom.
Chapter 6. They undervalue financial education. Schools teach mathematics, science, history, language, but they rarely teach money. As a result, even highly educated people can be financially illiterate. They know how to solve complex equations, but don't know how compound interest works. They understand advanced theories, but don't understand investing. They can explain complicated concepts, but can't build long-term wealth. Financial education changes everything. Learning how money works is one of the highest return investments you'll ever make, because every dollar you earn will be influenced by what you know about money.
Chapter 7. They wait for security. Many intelligent people want certainty. They want guarantees. They want security before taking action. But wealth rarely comes from certainty. It comes from calculated risk. Every opportunity carries uncertainty. Every investment contains risk. Every business involves challenges. The people who become financially successful don't eliminate risk. They learn how to manage it. Waiting for perfect security often creates the very outcome people fear, a lifetime of missed opportunities.
Chapter 8. The Wealth Mindset. Building wealth begins in the mind. Wealthy people think differently. They focus on opportunities instead of obstacles. They focus on long-term growth instead of short-term comfort. They ask, how can I create value? Instead of, how can I make quick money? Value creates income. Income creates investments. Investments create wealth. Wealth creates freedom. It's a simple formula, but it requires patience. And patience is becoming increasingly rare.
Chapter 9. Small decisions, big results. Most people think wealth comes from one big breakthrough, one business, one investment, one lucky opportunity. In reality, wealth is usually built through small decisions repeated over time. Saving consistently, investing regularly, learning continuously, improving skills, avoiding unnecessary debt, making smart choices every day. Small actions compound, just like interest compounds. The difference between financial success and financial struggle is often invisible in the short term, but enormous over decades. Conclusion. Being smart is a gift, but intelligence alone doesn't guarantee wealth. Action matters more than knowledge. Execution matters more than perfection. Assets matter more than income. Learning matters more than ego. And consistency matters more than talent. The world is full of intelligent people waiting for the perfect moment. Don't become one of them. Use your knowledge. Take action. Learn from mistakes. Build assets. Invest in yourself. And remember, the goal isn't simply to become rich. The goal is to become financially free. Because financial freedom gives you the most valuable thing in the world, the ability to choose how you spend your life. Thank you for listening to Why Smart People Stay Broke. Your journey toward financial freedom starts with the next decision you make. Choose wisely.